that way.
I love free stuff. Pardon?
It's gonna leave like white marks.
Nothing is happening. I don't see any white marks.
Completely dry.
What's in here?
Oh, wow.
Damn. 48 hours antiperspirant. Invisible dry.
Tested on 100 colors.
I've never tried this product before, but I'm definitely going to try it now.
So we've seen incredible transformations occur when people start to love themselves as they are. It's called body positivity, and it's a way of living that allows you to truly love yourself and to take pleasure in your own body. So today on the show, we chat to wellness coach Vatiswa Mavume on the importance of having a healthy self-image. And we meet Miss Curvy Lala, a model and advocate of body positivity. Curvy Lala is also one of the models who walked the runway at the Rich Factory and Dove 100 Colours of Africa show recently at African Fashion International. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having us.
So, I mean, you are often here and we absolutely love having you on the show, and you are just so cute.
Thank you.
I'm obsessed with your Instagram because
you.
you are just so confident and you just are so comfortable in your own skin. Was that always the case for you?
Absolutely not. I was teased for the longest time. I'm a twin, so automatically there was always that comparison because she's much smaller than me. And for a very, very, very long time, I really didn't like the way I looked. And then I grew into myself.
You grew into loving yourself. You know, this is such an important topic of conversation, and one that I certainly love having, because I think every single woman has struggles with this. I was asking Pali before the show, I said, Pali, do you think you are 100% comfortable with your body? And she said, I'll give you a percentage. Maybe I'm on like 70%, which is really high, I think. I don't know if I know a woman who completely loves her body. What, in your opinion, is body positivity? And can we always have that?
What an interesting question. How's the self-image? I think that's what came into my mind when we're actually talking about this. But when the first word that pops up into my mind, how's the self-image? Actually, the answer is actually right in there. And then with that comes the word freedom. I think Lala spoke about this just earlier on. I think that freedom to be so free of what the next person labels you to be or what the next person actually thinks of. But most importantly, what we've realized, even most importantly, more than that, is being free. Can you free yourself? Because I think the biggest culprit sometimes is actually ourselves.
It is.
That lack of loving ourselves more. And we've got to believe and know that these are actually our bodies. We've got nowhere else to live in except our bodies. So loving them, you know, and nurturing them, of course, you know, and then just having, you know, just be yourself and knowing that you do the best for yourself, for being you, because we are the worst critics of ourselves more than actually the next person.
You know, I've said on the show countless times, because I feel like it's such an important message for women to hear. Your internal dialogue, the things that you say to yourself in your head are so important. And if you're going to say to yourself, oh, I'm that, oh, I'm this, I'm that, that becomes your reality, that becomes your truth. What kind of tools do you think did you have that changed your body perspective from being not so hot and not so confident with yourself to just loving who you are and ultimately just beaming your beauty from the inside out?
Self-affirmation. Honestly, I got to the point where I've realized if I could be taught to dislike myself, I could be taught to love myself. And it started with simple words. Actually, these are my key words. I am enough. I got to a point where I was no longer interested in perfection or whatever people think perfection is. Everything, coupled with everything, I am enough.
Well, you are. You killed it on the Dove runway, by the way. Tell us about that show and that night.
So amazing, absolutely amazing. There is so much energy. You're standing backstage and then you're looking at someone and they're like, go. And everybody is screaming. And you know, for me, what touches me the most is not so much people screaming for the fashion or whatever. I think it's screaming because there is a message they can relate to. And it's always so amazing to be a part of something that feels so much bigger than yourself and the fashion. You're contributing to something that a lot of people are actually struggling with.
So much. Can I tell you, nowadays on magazines and in like on Instagram and all the swimwear things, girls are often not touching themselves up and you can see the little bit of stretch marks and the little bit of cellulite. I have to tell you, I mean, I've been in this industry for a long time. It makes me so happy to see that. It's almost like I can exhale and go, go, thank goodness. It's so refreshing. What can women do just to remind themselves that they can be positive about their bodies? Quick tips.
It's exactly like that, self-love. And with self-love comes body wellness. I think we touch on this as well. And body wellness, you know, when you talk about wellness in itself, you know, that well-being, and with well-being and with health, you know, we love ourselves as a journey, but with that, let us not forget the responsibility that comes with it.
Exactly.
With love comes what we feed ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got something that you love, you take care of it.
Yeah.
What do we do? So topics like, for me, things like hydration, things like activity, bodies were made to move, you know.
Exactly.
It is what it is. What are we doing to actually get ourselves in that state where we are so happy with what we are doing, you know, to actually give ourselves the best of ourselves. And that's
what a great, great message. Thank you, ladies, for being here and sharing it. And you at home, I certainly hope that you're giving yourself a good hug right about now. Practicing true body positivity allows you to find what you need to live with as much self-love and as much self-care as possible. Now, the 100 Colors print capsule collection was inspired by the fact that Dove Invisible Dry does not leave marks on up to 100 garment colors and celebrates the rich culture of African women of all hues, all sizes and body types through their distinguished garments. So with so much incredible beauty in the diversity of people on this planet, we deserve to see and experience it all. So choose to love yourself boldly, just the way you are. Mwah.
Pardon?
It's going to leave like white marks.
Nothing is happening. I don't see any white marks.
What's in here?
Oh.
Invisible dry.
Test it on 100 colors.